Alrighty. Let's see. The music is insanely loud. Is it better now? Maybe. Oh wait, the music is gone. Where's the music? This can't be. Uh-huh. Now there should be music. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let's make a quick little announcement on our beloved Instagram. Alrighty. Picture. What is my YouTube channel? Can I share that somewhere here? Where is it? There we go. Share, copy link. Let's put it in here. Where is it? Ooh. So, do we have a chat working also is the question. Where is it? There's the chat. Alrighty. Hello, hello. Really hope it's working. I'm always... Alright. This should be fine. Alrighty. Today we are working on some 3D animation. Or better said, on some 3D character animation. I've been chipping away way too long on that project, like way too long. But it's finally coming together. It's not much left, and I can start cutting together a little video about making your first 3D character and animating it and texturing it and like the whole shenanigans without needing to be a complete professional in this whole topic. So this is gonna be fun. And right now I'm basically in the last step, just getting everything ready to move. So where are we right now? Let's see. Give a little bit of juice to the scene. Oh yeah, perfect. Of course, again with like lovely bugs. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Looks cool, but yeah, not what we want. Usually it helps to just refresh the viewport. Wait, there we go. Some simple animation with a rig, which maybe some people that did some 3D stuff yet know how to do. If you have like a bone rig and maybe use some tools to get some preset animations, but that video will have something really special about it, which I shortly will tease now. And it is... oh my god, where is it? Oh, gotta go to the pose mode. Right here. We got some... wait, what the fuck is it? What are you swearing? Ah, there we go. Now look at that. You got someone smiling. Yo! Yo. Yeah, that car is satisfying. Give me a second. Where is it? Especially, I love when the head animation, when it starts working, that it actually follows along perfectly. So stoked that it works. Like chilling, what's going on, and then best day ever. So yeah, basically what I'm doing now, which won't be featured too much in the next video I'm uploading, but I will show anyway, is I'm doing multiple poses with facial animations right now. I won't go like fully into each detail how I did every single pose and whatever, but I will briefly brush over it. But basically what I want to do is now get a little asset library of little poses and stuff and make a little funny scene for you guys to look at. Basically the result if you dig into the whole process of like following along how to make a 3D character move. And for now I have basically part 1 of the scene. There's 3 parts to it. Second part won't have a character and the third part will have 2 characters. So now basically what I did, I had all the key poses, did some blending in between the key poses, which I will try to refine more and more, depending how close the camera is to the shot. But what I want to do now is go into some simple facial animation. What that means is I have on top of the classic rig, the bones, which I can fully control. Like here I have some eyes. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my god, that looks fucking creepy, but anyway. Wait, let me do it like this. Okay, here. Follow along. No, but this is like a classic bone rig, but what I have on top is these beautiful shape keys. And these are absolutely fire, because what you can do is, let me see, if you do it right. So yeah, you can go really unhinged. Looks absolutely wild. Yeah, but this is like a little bit overkill. But basically, I did some presets for different. Oh wait, you can't even see it, I think, on the stream. Wait a minute. Oh god, I'm not the smartest. Let me fix that. Now you should see it, I think so. Yes, okay, now you should see it. So I have here on the right, I have my beautiful shape keys. Well, I'm talking about that stuff all the time and then you can't see it. Anyway, let me move that up. Wait, where the hell did they go? Blender is not blendering. Shape keys, here. Alright, so. I have like different emotions. I have some for blinking, which does, let me see. Why is it not working? Oh god, did I break something? Oh no, here. So I have some shape keys for eye blinking. Have some smile eyes, smile mouth. And basically what that allows me to do is go through different facial animations because I can animate them. So it's a really fun thing. I think I had a demo. Oh god, what's going on here? I'm not used to streaming anymore. Is it this one? I think it was this one. So yeah, this is what shape keys can do. Like you can blend between all the different emotions, which is really cool. It's way more approachable and easy than using a facial rig, which is absolutely insane. I tried getting into it and I was like, okay, that's not happening. That's too much bone animation. It's not really fitting the stylized look I want to have. And since my characters are usually more comic-esque, or like some people like to refer to Spider-Verse style, doing that stuff with shape keys is so much more free because you can basically decide how exaggerated emotion needs to be, like this, for example. Since you don't use bones to move stuff around, you just edit the mesh or sculpt it with the sculpting tool. But you will see that in the video. It is a lot of work, but I think it's not as bad as going the whole fully rigging facial rig work. Wait, my battery's dying. I need some power. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, it's blinking. How long did it take? Surprisingly, not that long. I think if you're like really focused and have some really good references, because this is the important part with that, what I also realized, which I should have known beforehand, but doing facial animation or animation in general use a lot of references. I use a lot of footage of myself, and then you can just move it around. So maybe like an hour per expression, then it's fine, because like you don't move too much, so you basically separate the character in eyes, nose and mouth, and then you just adjust it, and if it's not nice enough you can still go back and adjust it again. So it's pretty quick, and especially you don't need that much, so depending how much into detail you want to go, but for the most basic palette of expressions you want to have in a character, you maybe need to make 3 different mouth poses, 3 different nose, and so on. And then you can start combining, because I can combine the mouth from the smile with the eyebrows from being angry. So you get like a whole palette. It's really nice. It starts adding up. But I mean, it probably also didn't take too long, because the expressions that I used so far were really basic, so there was not a lot of like really wide mouth open or like these animation expressions that you used to, for example, make lip sync, because you can also do lip sync with shape keys. So there are some tools you can, plugins that you can install, and then you can basically just put an audio file into Blender and your shape keys get adjusted depending what the audio file pulls out, so you can make lip sync, which is really cool. Didn't dive too much into it yet, but it's really, really, really cool. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Dope sheet. Summary. Ah, that's a shape key editor. I didn't know that this has. You mean a texture? Wait, what the fuck is this? Ah, that's the reference. Lol. I was just confused what the fuck is going on here. Brrr. Random pops. That one can be turned off. Alright. You see myself being the reference for my character. Yep. I gotta say, like, even though I know I can be a little bit more janky because it's a stylized kind of character in animation and scene, having the reference to at least dial in the first draft of the animation helps a lot, and from there you can start venturing out, going more exaggerated and stuff, so that helps a lot. And you don't need to be perfect. So for example, I had the issue that the hand position here, this part where the wrist turns around, usually if you have a basic rig, it's kind of fucked up. You need to have like a constraint set up so that the mesh distorts like the skin would, which usually doesn't happen with a basic rig. So if you turn the wrist and with a basic rig, it completely gets entangled and really thin. So I had to don't go that wild with the way the hand is turned in a real body, because I was too lazy to set up all the whole shenanigans of extra bones and constraints and stuff. It's too complicated. We don't need that. So you can just get around, because the basic movement still works and the idea behind it. So you can ignore it. There are some parts where it still doesn't work, but since it's stylized, you don't really see it, especially because the camera is from the front. Because if you look at that stuff again here, you see how it's broken. Like, this doesn't make any sense. But since the camera will be from the front, I can ignore it, because you don't see it. Or like, we just ignore that the shoulders are completely broken, but hey, it works. Right, let's get the face animated. So I know that I must be able to see why can I not see these keyframes here? So it's a keyframe. I have to write that down. Some stuff I have to do manually because I don't know how it works in 3D. I need a pen. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to releasing that. It's the first real proper 3D video or tutorial video I've done in a while. And it's something that I thought when I looked around on... let me see where the key was. When I looked around on YouTube, there were of course a lot of video how to sculpt your first character, how to animate character, and yada yada yada, the whole shenanigans. We all seen the videos and then gave up. We know that. But I haven't seen a video that is just dirty and quick that says use that, you get your first character. It's not perfect, but it's a character, and then you can work with it. And that all the videos that I now went through to understand what the hell I'm doing here, they're so dry. They're good ones, don't get me wrong. They're good, you learn something, but if you want to have something quick and dirty, it doesn't work. It takes too much effort. So the idea was I make a video that is the starting point for people to get their first dip into 3D character creation and animation, and then can venture out to like the real good in-depth videos to learn how to do all the proper details. Why is that not working? What is this? $181. I hope that doesn't sound wrong what I said. Don't want to throw shade on other videos. What I mean with that is that it's too complicated sometimes to get started, in my opinion. Because I've been intimidated by that topic. Like I don't know for how long I'm trying to actually understand 3D animation, and I was like, nope, bones, doesn't work, everything looks janky. Wow, we have that. For 14, oh yeah, that one works perfectly for the shocked face. 492. Yeah, it is for real. Like, I mean, even for me now, and I did my fair share of 3D now in the past 5 years. Of course, I'm not a 3D generalist or whatever and work in that field. I'm just doing it for fun and maybe sometimes a little bit of 3D for clients, but nothing too specific. Even I was like, Jesus, man. Character creation involves sculpting, it involves rigging, and all that stuff. There's like, it's this huge pile of something. It's so much harder, in my opinion, for me, than just making a beautiful landscape or a scene in 3D. Like, I don't know, even like making a first hard surface design, a Game Boy or whatever, or like the classic donut is so much more approachable than just, hey, I want to have my character move in 3D. It's like, oh god. Alright, how do I look? I look angry. Get a close up. Bam. It's not really angry, it looks more like, maybe we give this guy, what? Active shape paintings are probably gonna be animated? Why? Ah, yeah, Jesus. Get the keyframes in. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. All right. What does this one do? Okay, this is not the right mouth. Maybe this? No, also not this one. Unsure mouth? Yeah, that works. eyes can be a little bit more happy. Where is it? Maybe not. Maybe the eyebrows. Also not. Huh. Shock eyebrows. Also not these ones. Maybe the unsure eyebrows. Why does it work so great? It's kind of shocking. Like it's not much. It's just like a little bit, but it works kind of good enough. So we have a little bit of this. So let's see. Eyebrows. Smile goes away again. Let's give him a smile again a little bit more. Smile nose, smile mouth. Maybe the eyebrows are... Turn off the eyebrows here. Give a little bit of that. Down again. Unsure eyes out. Unsure eyebrows out. Might be helpful to interpolate them as a Bezier. This is a little bit too slow here. Maybe. That works. Let's see. 33 is the first one. Okay, that makes sense. 64 is the next frame where we need something importante. Here. '89. If it's 89, then let's maybe move it to 93, so it's not perfectly in sync all the time, because we don't move in sync as humans. nice. 28, 119. Like, I'm still not sure where I will use this shock mouth because it it looks so dumb. Oh man. Smile mouth a little bit off. Is there a That's nice. Let's do that. Nice. Yeah, jump scare. I mean, no, I'm not spoiling. You will see it in the video. Let's turn that one off. Ah, perfect. Let's see this one. Too much fun. Foreshadowing. That's a tad too much. Let's reduce that. All right. Wait. What's going on there? That looks like the teeth are coming out. Oh my god. What is happening here? That's not supposed to happen. Why is it happening though? I don't get it. 3D never ceases to amaze me. Oh my god. Now it's completely janked up. Maybe it's because... Let's turn that to 0, 0, 0. No, that makes absolutely no sense why this is happening. It's happening again. I had that issue with the lower jaw. I don't know what it is. There is some parent mixed up or so. I can't really tell what it is. But I think it might be that the teeth are parented wrong. only way to fix that is go, let's say first, rest position. Go in here. Go into pose mode. How did I do that? Let me think. I think I have to get rid of that. Maybe. Wait, which bone is that? Pause mode. Mixamo head, neck. Could it be that I completely ruined the parent here? Assign. I don't need these. Oh shit, no, that should not happen. Oh god, it actually happened. No. Okay, there we go, it's back. Assign. Now we go back into the pose. And it's still cooked. Huh. Didn't do that before. Why is it doing it now? Let me quickly see. Is it because of something that's happening in here? Okay, that means something broke here. I don't know what. See, that's how it works with this stuff. It works and suddenly doesn't work anymore. Turned off all the mouth animation. Why is it so jagged? Doesn't make any sense. That's confusing. Why is it not working? All right. Grab quickly something to drink and then I'm back. Let's see if you can get that fixed. Set origin. any sense. Wait, where did it go? Ah! Now it disappeared completely. We don't want that. Are you still in there? Thief, hello? No, they're not. But why are they doing that? I don't get it. Can I clear the parent with clip transformation? So they are still fine here, but then they start moving here. Now they start moving around. Is it because the origin is whack? It might be. So what if pose mode, parent, bone. Oh wow, okay, now it's completely going whack. Maybe it needs to be set origin to geometry. Maybe now? What the hell is going on? All transform, set origin to geometry. Jesus Christ. Oh, alright, have a nice evening. And thanks. I hope I can somehow fix it. It's acting weird. Didn't act like that the whole time I animated. What the fuck is going on? Maybe this one? I don't know. New vertex group. Random chin. Assign. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense at all. Set origin to it doesn't make any sense. It's all fine here. All good, and then suddenly does this weird shenanigans. Also doesn't have to do with this anything. But then it has to be this. Huh, there it is. So it's an issue with this bone. Doesn't make any sense. Why? if I clear the parent, keep transformation, do this, pose mode, and parent it to that one, bone. My god. Relative. But why? Okay, let's try it like this. I clear parent. Keep transformation. Apply our transforms. Set origin to geometry. Which one is this one? Head, top, end. Some flying teeth, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Huh. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Really doesn't make any sense. Why this would be happening. Oh, maybe it's the weight map. That could be it. Let's see. White paint. Ha! Knew it. There it is. I knew it. So, and this is why. Wait, is this a smooth? Oh, blur, smear, yeah. This is why, if you use pre-made rigs and don't make them yourself, you really have to check the weight maps, because that issue here now was completely done by the rig that I use, which is auto-generated, which is great if you don't have any idea how that stuff works, but gives you a lot of issues like this now. But it's fine, you can fix that later on. See, and if this is the head. See, this is what I don't get. So like the weight map basically tells how much the mesh will be distorted by the movement of the bone. So red is a lot, and more to greenish blue is don't react at all. And the head is going like nearly completely down to the breast, while the neck, like it covers the same area. Doesn't make any sense. Which basically led to the jaw and teeth being completely displaced. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, fix that. Does it also mean that... Wait a minute. Can I fix that? Spine 1. Ooh, I have to fix that here then. Let me see. White paint. Oops. No! That's the wrong one. See, so many issues here that could have been fixed like that. No, that made it worse now. Wait a minute. There's a lot of staring and not understanding 3D, but we get there. Oh my god. No, this also doesn't do anything. There we go. This is what I wanted. So let's smear that. Looks good to me. That should have fixed. Yes, perfectly. That fixed that issue also. Oh, I should have went into that way earlier. My god. Oh, now we have that issue here going on. Well, that sucks. Okay, now we fixed one issue, now we introduce another one. My god. feel like I'm making things worse now. Let's see. Okay. Seems to be cool. Jesus. Whew. Let's see how it looks now that I fixed some of that stuff. Shoop, shoop, shoo. Let's play. Nice. Okay, something weird is going on here now. I feel like I fix one issue and get 2 new ones. Anyway, Right, where were we? Smile, looking down, looking over here. 382. No, this maybe, and a little bit of this. Nope, that does not work. Maybe unsure mouth with a little bit of smile again. Smile eyebrows, these ones we turn off. What do we have here? Mouth. I feel it looks so weird. Some real uncanny valley going on here. Did I fuck something up? No, no, it's not. Weird. Hey, Vivi. Thanks. This is part of my next YouTube video I'm working on right now, so you get a little bit of a sneak peek. Let's see, can we... That's good. Maybe we can open the mouth a little bit. This, maybe move the nose. This off, this off, this off. So it's like, what? And then we turn it off again. Where's the eyebrows? Shock eyes and eyebrows. Maybe not that much. That's a little bit too much. Unsure eyes. Yeah, perfect. Where's the smile? So many emotions in just 30 seconds. Well, Oh. Oh, wait, wow. Those eyes are way too big. Ah, no surprise because of that. Where are these? Smile eyes, shock eyes. Ah, better. Jesus. Why is that so weird? I don't get it. Maybe a little bit of smile. No. That does the job. Insert keyframes. Maybe like this. That does the trick, I think. Let me see. Camera. Where's the music? Music. Jazz hip hop. That does work fine for me. Maybe more like this, and the eyebrows go down again. My god, there's so much fine tuning. Probably no one will ever see that. Alright, that should do the trick for the first part of the animation. Let me see. Bam, bam. Prepare the shock moment, random bips and bops. That is not supposed to look like this, but it looks also cool. Here. perfect. It's not supposed to be an Eevee, but let's see. Oh, what's happening here? All right. So let's see. It's crazy. It's not that much. Not that much like big movement, but it works good enough to give like a feel. That last movement, I think that should be more exaggerated. Because at the end of the animation, it's supposed to be like a, what was that over there? It is quick, but not quick enough. It's like, needs to be like snap. So let's see what we can do there. I mean, not too snappy, because we don't want to make it look like he's breaking his neck, but you get the idea. I wonder what the hell that one is. Snap. Let's see, this. Interpolation, elastic. Let's see what. Wow! Wow! Okay, this is snappy. What about the bounce? Doing. Also not good. It's a tad too much. Maybe if I move these keyframes, maybe then it's better. I would love for it to be like, I love the speed, but not like the bounce back. I mean, I could go into the spline editor and fix that, but no. Still. Wait, can I get rid of that? Alright, here. Doop, doop. Let's see, interpolation mode. Exponential is not what I want. Should be like, whew. Nope, the other way around. Also not this one. Also not this one. Circular. Other way around. Interpolation mode. Maybe I use the back bounce. More like this. Or I only use the back bounce for this bone. That could work. Back bounce. Not too shabby. Let's see if that works. hell is going on here? We have that issue again. Crap. I gotta love 3D. Why is it not working? Which is it? Tad too fast. That's like breaking your neck speed. Right. Still, what I noticed again is which weight map is interfering with that. Spine. Same issue with that one. White paint. Spine, spine, spine. Which spine is it? Oh. Tricky stuff. Oh boy, no, I broke it. I feel like I'm breaking more than I'm fixing. Oh, it should be better. Better. Yeah, fine. Choo. All right. Save it. One last quick check before I can continue with the next shot. Zip. fine. Then there will be something running around there. And this is where the ring animation comes in. I wonder if I have like some random asset I can throw in there, just as a placeholder. To give a little context, it's not a deep animation for the tutorial. Like I don't came up with like a super insane storyline or whatever. It's just more like a demo and to demonstrate different emotions and rigging ideas. The idea is that this guy is chilling on the street, looking around, and then suddenly he hears a phone ring, and then he's like, "Oh, what's that?" And then there will be some camera shenanigans and one surprise character that will appear. And basically here now, he sees something on the ground, then he gets like, "Wow, what the fuck was that?" And then he hears like the phone, and in classic Spider-Verse comic style aesthetic, I want to have like some comic letters going in like ring, 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 and he's like, "What?" And then the camera pans over to the phone, and then the phone will be like rotating really hardcore with motion blur and all the shenanigans you can imagine. Yeah, that's my crazy storyline. Crazy. Yeah. Let's see. This, that. This is a crazy story? I don't know. I think it works. What the fuck's that texture? Phone booth hull? What? No. Give me metal. Yes. I do wonder if I can parent hello there. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How's life? So funny. The animation works from the front, but the second you turn it around, it's like, oh god, no. My god. Oh. That's good to hear that you're doing good and drawing a lot. I'm doing fine. I'm happy I get finally forward with this character animation, which I always wanted to do, but I was always too afraid to dig into more. What's going on here? That is not supposed to be like this. What is it with me streaming and suddenly everything breaks apart? What the? Don't look at this. He's naked. Why did the UV break? Oh my god. Okay, I have to fix that, otherwise I'm too distracted. How do I fix that though? Damn it. Append. 3D character 02. append. Seeing your stuff always makes me want to pick up Blender again. Well, then you gotta do my tutorials, because for that you don't need to be patient. No, jokes aside, I get it. It's even though I do some projects that are bigger in Blender, it's also, there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh my god, why does it take so long? But then you get like the moments where everything comes together, and then it's so good. Collection, where is the character? This is not the character. Collection. You just have to take it step by step. I mean, that's how I got into projects. Do a project where you know how to do 90% of the stuff, and then add 10% new stuff, and then you just build upon of that. Random Bob's character. Interesting, the pants are also absolutely cooked here already. Why? Oh, this is bad. How did I destroy that? Collection. Pants. Where are the pants? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Here the pants are still intact. Thread rigged. Open recent. Animated scene. Don't save. Why is everything breaking? First it was a teeth and now it's the UV maps. Like, what the hell? File. Append. Thread rigged. Boom. There is thread rigged. My god. Select objects. Now, if we do this and we do that, and hopefully, praise the 3D Lord, it worked. That would have been stressful if that stuff would have been broken. Okay, now it should be. There it is. 2 to 5 illustrations a day. Jesus Christ, what are you working on? Are you doing like card illustrations or what the hell is going on? It's insane. Sitting on something for a week. Oh god, I wish it would be only a week. Oh, I think my last animation that I did, how long was it? I think I started last year October and I finished it in May. So what is it, like October, November, December, I don't know, months. Actually not work. What do you mean? So you're doing that for yourself a little bit of comfy illustrating, hardcore illustrating with like 2 to 5 illustrations per day? Or is it more like a challenge to yourself? Alright, let's fix some of the smaller details. This bug again. What the? Okay, I'm losing my mind here. Like, the whole damn scene is breaking apart. I don't know why. I'm wondering why it looks like this. And it's the mesh, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Anyway. Art fight? No, is it like some sort of like art challenge? One moment. My head is cut off. Hi. Oh, like a battle royale. Yeah, that sounds fun. I only know that from some of the art events we've been to. That's cool. $600,000 participants. Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot. But is it like a classic KO system? So like at the end there's like a final with, I don't know, a handful of people? Why is it moving so fast? Holy crap. Damn, that is way too fast moving. Basically, oh my god. Oh my god, that's way cooler than a traditional like battle royale. That's really cool. Who's like organizing that? It's the first time I heard of that. Oh. It's crazy. Like I feel like I'm missing out like what the scene is doing a little bit. I got back onto some servers, but like art servers, but this is the first time I heard of that. Be right back, grabbing some water. Alrighty. Where were we? A lot of music to expand into portfolio stuff. As did I. Nice. How's it called? Wait, give me a second. Art fight. Let's see. I have to quickly take a look at it. It's huge. It has like an insanely big Discord also. What the hell? Damn. That went past me. I don't know. Man, it's really cool that stuff like this is still going on. That gives me a little bit of hope with the current industry. A little bit of hope. I mean, from stuff like that, I can imagine that people do some more indie stuff away from all the shenanigans what the rest of the industry is doing. Jeez. we have that. Character, let's call it character anim 01. Now what am I doing now? I'm animating the camera. This is the camera, all right. Well, actually I wanted to find a placeholder, but whatever, I can do it later. So it's like ring ring, huh? And camera goes location. The camera goes onto a right to here. Boom. If I'm not mistaken, we do a bounce. It looks like this. Interesting. What's going on here? And then it's like looky. Oh well, that didn't work. Wait, so here, camera goes. Why is it not bouncing? I want to have it bounce. Bounce. No, not a bounce. Ah, it was the interpolation back. Perfect. It's a little bit of like swing back and forth. Question though, is that in the middle? Kind of looks like it. Nailed it. All right. For that I will make an extra scene, I think. Do some shenanigans here, yada yada yada. Let's say we go like this, and then we bounce back again. So I mean, this is now a really short duration. There will be more going on in here, but for now I don't want to animate that because my focus right now is on the characters. Because this stuff here is quick. That's like half an hour what I want to do here, but that stuff eats way more brain capacity. So I will focus on that. So in theory, I could animate the visibility in the scene, or I just move it out of the way. I think I will just move it out of the way while the camera is here. That means I need to duplicate the collection, which should give me the same character, right? I'm curious, does this? Oh, it works. Trippy. I broke it. Select objects. Delete. Alright. Delete. Character anim. Duplicate collection. This has this stuff. Alright, the camera is moving here and there. That means when I'm back here, I need the second character to be visible, which is this one. Anim 2. That means that character ends with pose mode. guy will then... Where do I put him? I just put him behind here. Donzo. Perfect. He's like, no, no. Wait, let's ignore that guy for a second. I guess we just need to move that guy like this, and then he's already out of the context of the animation. It's simple, it's dirty, it works. If I'm not mistaken, gone. And that should basically mean camera. Chill, chill, chill. Camera goes to the left. 600. Oh, that was way too early. Is he doing it now? Jesus. Right, let's say he moves at 520. Yes, I did model the full character. I will go into detail in the video. The video will be about this basically. That you... Jesus, camera. It will be a video about like how to make your first 3D character without having to know how to sculpt, basically. Or basically not doing it from scratch, but in a way that everyone can basically get their first character in 3D ready to play with. Which basically starts with a basic model of a human, whatever. That makes sense. Because to be honest, this is what kept me from making my characters in 3D. It's always like this. I don't want to sculpt the whole body. Because my focus is not on making like really hyper realistic or perfect 3D sculpts. My focus is on telling stories. So how can I get my characters into the scene? Which has its limitations, of course. But as usual with my workflow. But for like a basic character, it works. If you have like super hardcore stylized characters, let's say some World of Warcraft character, this does not work. That workflow that I use for that video and tutorial. But yeah. I was quite surprised how well it works. I started with a 2D concept and basically used it roughly to get my 3D character right. And since I knew I want to do some basic character, it works nice. I mean, okay, to be fair, I think with that workflow that I use, you can also make stylized characters, but that will need more knowledge in 3D sculpting. So if you basically follow my workflow and already know more about sculpting, then it will be fine. Then you can also make like more stylized characters in the end. So does that work, camera? Oh, he's back. Basically, the limiting factor with that workflow that I use is how much you know already about sculpting and what base model you start with. If you already start with like a heavily stylized base model, of course you can go for that. So if you have like a dwarf model from World of Warcraft or something, I don't know. But then this workflow is perfect because I'm super impatient. Like I don't want to sit down and start a character from scratch. I know my basic anatomy, but not good enough that I can model a full human body perfectly fine. Which, for that, my workflow works. In that case. And also, my workflow is nearly fully remote. So you don't need to sit on the computer all day for that, which was also important for me. I want to have a workflow where I can spend a lot of the time just in cafes and whatever, which usually is something that doesn't work for 3D, in my opinion. Okay, camera moves. Camera moves back. Character is gone, basically. I mean, now the animation just jumped. But. So the new character then needs to be. That is not the right character, but welcome to this guy. my lovely void character with the best texture ever. Alrighty. Send it. Why is he standing like a dog there? I don't get it. Alright, this guy. Next. Whoop. So the camera. Comes back at. So let's say this guy. Can I delete all the animation information on this guy? If I go here and delete all the keyframes, does he do anything? Perfect, he doesn't. Nice, that's what I want. Now we do the same with the facial keys. We delete those. And now, if I am not mistaken... Wait, that's the wrong one. Uh-oh. Wait. Did I make a boo-boo now? Please don't. Thanks, man. Alberto Miego. Well, maybe someday I can work on something with him. I doubt it, but you never know. Where the frick is he gone to? Okay, there he is. He moves out. Gone. Boom. This guy. Delete the keyframes. Click on that. Delete the keyframes. Click on that. Pose mode. All the keyframes are deleted. Perfect. So, what I want now is this alt chin. Why? Ah, there. We move that guy over here. And then one. Come on, give me the bone. Give me the base bone. Give me the base bone. There it is. There it is. Apply all channels. Boom. That should do the trick, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Pose mode. Character goes, character comes. Zoop. Which should be. Wait, let's see if I can make it work like this. Object mode, pose mode, just to see if that guy is the right one. Wait, let's do it like this. Alright. Not again. Jesus. Right, no. In theory, so last time I saw that character, he looked to the left. And perfect. It worked. God, it's so stupid, but it works. This means the other character sits in the back here somewhere. Yeah, perfect. And also this guy then comes in. Is he in the resto mode? Pose position. Ha, perfect. Nice. Pose mode. So where is it? Oop. Give that guy this one. Look at them all chilling back here. So in theory, I use the cam goes back. Boom, both standing there. Perfect. Let's give it a little bit more juice so we can see what's going on. This is like really small, minuscule work, but it does the trick, so I'm happy about that. Quick overview. He's checking out everything. Boom, boom, boom. Checking his hand. It's all good. Looks here. Looks to the ground. Shock to the left. Camera moves. Characters gets exchanged. Perfect. Yeah, that works nice. Save the scene before it crashes. The facial rig also still works, I think. Yeah. Alright. That I'm really happy about because it broke. Gotta animate the eyes later on because right now they're still stiff. Ooh, that doesn't look good. that? Looks terrible. Alright, it should do the trick. I love it. What the crap is going on here? Alright, that works. Now I can turn off that shenanigans again. Zoom. $533 and 900 safe. Now I need some new references. Image reference. What's this one? Oh, that's gonna be a heck of a ride to animate that. Oh crap! I hope I didn't bite off too big of an apple, too big of a bite here. Oh god. This is gonna be hectic. But hey, we love the challenge. So let's see. Why is it not working? Nope, that's not it. God damn it, of course it's not working. Well, anyway, so we have to do it manually. Get character goes away. works. Just need to check that he's actually leaning on that thing. Turn that. Ooh, what's going on here? That doesn't look right. That's the issue if you don't do like this kinetic, that I key stuff thing. Because the wrist is absolutely cooked if I do that. Kind of annoying, but let's see how I can get that fixed. I could. Yeah, that sucks. I could do like bone constraints, but don't want to start with that now. Oh, that works. Does it work? I can turn it in a little bit more. Yeah, that works. Good enough. Just notice I'm staring like Jesus. Get that fixed. Is that the right bone? Yeah. professional. Okay, that's not working, but like this, and move this one forward a little bit. Maybe the shoulder out slightly. Oh, now we have that issue again. Oh, I hate it. Right, maybe like this. Does it work in cam? That's the main question. Kinda. The angle is fitting. It's how it's turned. Oh yeah, true. I also just realized that the rig is absolutely cooked at the elbow. Well, whatever. How did I not notice that before? Get that head a little bit. Backwards. I really hope I won't cook myself with that now. Let's see. A little bit more like this. Perfect. How does that look? That needs fixing. Oops. Perfect. Not perfect, but good enough. All right. That is a base pose. Key pose number 1. All channels. Now comes the funsy part. Oh god, that will be so hard to animate, but hey, we're up for the challenge. Okay, key pose number 1. will be freaking hard, but hey, we got it. So what I'm doing basically now is focusing on getting the key poses in, which, let's see how that works. Not 100% sure yet. It's the first time actually trying that process for me. Because usually for these kind of moves I always used pre-made animations, kind of, which had its limitations, of course. Let's see. The left foot and the leg jumps. It's a little jump here. Let's say this one moves a little bit to here. Does he jump up? Oh god. I guess the body always needs to move forward also, because now it's kind of tilted, so it needs to be okay. That will be wild now. Let's see if I can do that, pull that off. Not the best in that stuff, but let's see. Rotate around the 3D cursor. That didn't work. Why is that not working? Ah, yeah. works. That kind of works. Kind of surprised. What? Damn, what the fuck is the hand doing? The hand is like boing, boing, bouncing. Guess that's another key pose. Well, like, maybe, let's see. Like full shove dance here. Oh god. That would be absolutely mayhem to animate, but hey, whatever. Let's see. Maybe let's do it like this. Wait, what I can actually do is I can move the reference behind. Oh great, that works. Kinda-ish. At least to figure out the position of the body. So if I go like this, I then see that works. Okay, now he's like levitating over there, but you get the idea. Oh my god, no, that shit is also animated? Why? Don't need animation on that. Animation on that. Whew. That I cannot select that bone is driving me crazy. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. That's something that I find like really hard. I know I could maybe try to use IK rigs. I'm not really. That's not really doing anything, I think. Oh. That is smart. Wait a minute. So I'm here. If I do this. Oh, it's working. Okay, maybe not. Shit. I'm breaking it. No. Okay, this is doing weird stuff. Let's not do that. Maybe I should have done it from the beginning, but whatever. I mean, it's not perfect yet, but maybe it will work. What? Seems to work. Ah, that's why it's not working. I see. What is this here? Ah, that's good enough. Damn, that works better than I thought. I guess if you follow along principles in animation that have been proven to be good, then surprise, surprise, it also works for you. I mean, it's still not perfect. We still have that floating syndrome here going on. But I assume if I like tweak that and add motion blur and then tweak the keyframes, like the interpolation between the keyframes, it should be alright. I guess. Have to see. So that would mean if we with character, turn on random bops, bips, bops. Yoop. Of course we have that again. Give it a save, turn that off so that I don't accidentally do stuff. Maybe use Eevee. Why is it not working? Since when does a render region not work in Eevee? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, anyway. Jesus. Four. Ah, maybe because I'm in the rigging mode. It's a little bit jittery, but yeah, you get the idea. How much frames is that? It's like 5 frames? 6 frames, holy shit, okay. I don't know why. Car passes by. Then look down from left to right. Whoa, 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 what happened there? Is it again breaking? Don't tell me. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Looked like the jaw jumped out again. Then we get a telephone scene, blah, blah, blah. Whew, go back. New characters here. Jump scare. Oh, that works surprisingly well. Holy crap. I mean, of course, he also needs to be animated, but damn. Okay, he looks completely over his head. Anyway, you can fix that, but it's like shock moment. Yeah, with like in-betweening, and because I also want to have some close-up shots, that works great. Wow. Okay, that doesn't work great, but he's like, wait, what? What? Damn, nice. Really, really stoked. Well, how long did we stream? 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, I guess this is it for me today. Really, really happy with the progress. Let me see. Reload footage. I had something pre-rendered. Yeah. So in the end, it can be something like this. This was before the tweening, so like there's still like some keyframe issues. But yeah. Cool, 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 cool. Really, really happy. Well, I guess this is it for the stream today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit chaotic, and as usual, of course, the second I start a stream, my 3D projects start to fall apart. So we had a lot of troubleshooting, which is fine, like new things learned. But I hope to get the video out by next week or latest in 2 weeks. And yeah, then finally, you know, new YouTube video. Took way too long, but yeah, I have some other videos already in the pipeline, so there should be plenty of new stuff coming. Hopefully a little bit better schedule than before. Alrighty, so have a nice evening.